What up? I think we're going to start this a little bit sooner than that counter is declined. And apparently I was double doing my music there, my sounds. Hopefully I didn't mess y'all up too much. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, we have reached affiliate status. So by all means, give me your money. If you do happen to have an extra Prime sub or enjoy the show and want to check it out, hopefully you follow, and if you do like it that much, go ahead and sub it. Let's see what happens here. We're firing this action up. Howdy. Happy Tuesday, y'all. What is this? September's here. 30% off your subs. All right. Let me get that out of the way there. Excellent. We have video. We have a game. We have a camera. We don't have any music going. That's what we're missing. What am I doing here? Let's go peruse the copyright-free music tones. That's what we got here. Copyright-free music. Even though some of these don't all have full non-copyrighted music, I guess. I had a stream a couple weeks ago where I went back and checked the VOD, and there's a few spots here and there that were bleeped out because of usually some copyrighted music is involved there. Let's see what we can find here. A 3-minute mix is not going to do us good. I don't think that's going to help out. We got almost 2 hours to rock here, so let's find something good. Ooh, let's try this. Make sure this isn't too loud. Yo, what's up, Michael? Thanks for stopping in. We got Brian in the house with his fancy new emotes, which I honestly have not gotten around to doing yet, and I should probably do that. I don't know how to do that, though, so. And I'm not what's known as artistic. So maybe I will have to reach out and outsource that or something. We'll figure it out. Sweet. Was that a cheer? Is that what that was? You have to help me out there, Brian. It is dodgeball opening day, and I am the first person on my team to recover their dodgeball. Yeah, it does say that. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for my very first cheer. I don't know if I have that set up to show it right. I just heard the sound. I don't think I actually have that set up here to show on my screen. I will have to fix that. White Wizards Games is in the house. Thank you so much for the host. I really appreciate it. As you guys know, if you are a Star Realms or Epic streamer, or I assume any of their other games, if even though they're not online, they will host you if you so ask them. They're very generous with that, with their time and support of their community. We love them so much, and they definitely give back the love. So that's a good thing. So, yeah, no, I'm super excited. That is awesome. Brian has the trophy now of my first ever bit cheer, I think. I'll go with that. I'll have to double check that. I have no idea how this works. There it is. It says yes, has used 15 bits. Oh, okay, so that's the bits that you get for watching my stream, which is I'm still trying to set that up as well, because I like that where you can set those up. Obviously, some people have really cool stuff like Sam has, where you can pet the dogs, or you can throw a dodgeball at them. So I want to set that up. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of that. I've been known to be wrong on occasion to a couple of things. So I see we. When can you? Well, you're on my team. So what you do is you wait till I go to sleep, and then you just rail that in there. Baby Yoda does like the pets. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta check. Okay, I'll check that when Rick goes on. I want a prize from season 1 SRPC or something, and I gotta tell Rick which card I want. And I told him I'd do it after work, and that I didn't do it after work. But I did basically work, eat, help the little guy with his game, and then came on here to do this. So it's been very, very busy. Again, I don't like the chat box not having an opaque background, but currently triplet Baby Yodas in the house. Nice. Yeah, I got actually a buddy of mine got this for me from like Texas when they were all sold out up here. And he happened to walk into Target and they had like 3 of them. And he sent me a message. I'm like, yeah, send it over. I don't care. I'll pay the shipping. And then, of course, like 2 weeks later, I walk into Target and there's like 3 of them there. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, that is definitely something I saw. It's really cool. It's nice quality. I have not taken them out of the container yet because it looks like his little floaty thing. So he probably, honestly, will just stay in there until eventually I pull him out. I don't know. But yeah, he likes to hang out. He likes to chill. He likes to hang out in the background of my work meetings as well. They get a kick out of him. So, all right, what do we got going on here today? As you guys know, White Wizard Games is trying to solicit, or they were asked about more arena ideas, so now they're actually soliciting ideas as well. And also Dustin Klingman and Rick DeMille, hosts of Mega Holland podcast, are running a contest as well. So whoever has the best idea that they deem is the best, they will give you a signed Mega Hauler signed by Rob and Darwin. So it's a pretty cool prize. I put in a thing for it. I think I might have one already. I'm not sure. I think I might have won one way back in the day. I do for sure have a Mega Hauler signed by Dustin and Matt from when Matt was co-hosting with Dustin on there. So, yeah, back in the day, the signed cards were a little more common. That's what Matt would get from White Wizards for prize support. for the tournaments that we had all the time. So let's see here. We have what is going on in this week's arena. First, let's check the queue. Oh, we've got a turn here with ScrewFX. Again, ScrewFX is a gentleman that I work with. I knew he was a gamer, but I didn't know he actually played this. And apparently he's owned this for a while. So we'll grab that missile bot. So for sure we want one of those. Even though there's a hive there, you just can't pass up the cutter, especially this early, turn 1. So, worst case scenario, let's say he grabs freighter. We will grab the trade pod with the scrapping already built in because we want to get the hive, and then we can combo that. Trade pod I'm always leery about, but with having some good 5s and 6s on the board and some scrap, we'll roll that. Roll the dice. So, all right, let's get out of there. Let's take a look at the foil shop. Now, I'm not really, everyone likes avatars and they're cool. I am not like an avatar collector in this game. There's some other games that I'm definitely a completionist and I've got to have everything unlocked and all the avatars and all the equipment or whatever the case may be. This game, no. I'm more interested in getting the foil cards. So we already got Orbital Platform. Because those are things that, even though your avatar is up there the whole time, again, if I don't plan on changing it much, like right now I have the top 8 Legend Series avatar. I'm probably not going to change that for a while until it gets to be more common, and then I'll go try to see what else I have that's obscure. But the foil cards I like because that's something you use when you play the game, and it looks cool. So, all right, let's take a look at the stats here. My camera, as I can see, hides my win percentage, but I can assure you it's garbage. The Dusto player currently has a 52.68% lifetime win percentage. It's not good. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. I have literally accomplished anything I would have ever wanted in this game already. So now I play for fun. I play for the community. So that's what we do. All right, so let's go check out that arena and see what's going on there. Whenever a player plays a non-starter ship, they gain +1 combat. Plus, when they play a base, they draw a card. All right. I guess first things first, can I get like a volume check? I think the mic, not the mic, but the music might be a little higher than normal. If it's good, we're good. If it's not, just give me a shout out and I will notch it down a bit. If not, that's fine too. So let's go ahead and start up an arena game here. Let's go here, arena. Boom, we're in. We're going to start our free run. We're going to 6-0 it, and we're going to get out. And we're not going to look back. So, I did not check Cooljet's stream last night, unfortunately, so I did not see. I lied. I did stop him for like 5 minutes in between doing stuff, and then I had to jump out. But I didn't see like if he actually won last night or if he didn't. He's usually pretty good. There's no music. Oh. Oh, hey. What it is, Matt the Cutter Newberg, founder, the creator, the mastermind of a fan-created community, Star Realm something page, something, some other acronyms in there. Big, long thing, Star Realm's fan page. No, Carpo should be like every other game, actually, if he had an ability to do that. Okay, so what am I doing? I want bases because they draw cards. Ship doing extra damage, which is nada. I mean, it's nice, but it's not like game-breaking. Drawing a card, obviously, is huge. So that's where maybe that should have been thought a little bit differently. I should have music on now. So if I can get a music check volume, let me know. I apparently had my desktop muted. I don't know. Yes, exactly. And that's that brings up a pain point for me because I don't like the people that are farming 50 stars a week. When there's people like me, I just want to get in there and get my 1 run done. You know, if it takes me 3, 4, 5 runs, that's fine. If I'm playing different people, not if I'm consistently losing like the same person each time. Now, Carpo, he probably beats me more than I beat him for sure. But I shouldn't have to hope that that's the lucky time I beat him to be able to just do my 1 run and be done. Whatever, don't get, yeah. All right, so let's do something here. What are we doing? 5, 6, 7, 8 if there's 2 up here. But what we can do is we can put this on top. So then we had 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're going to grab that transit nexus right away. We're going to try to. We're going to put this Frontier Runner on top. Man, I wish it was a solar skiff. But it's not. So suck it up. So we've got 7. So all we need is to not have a Viper be the second card. It will be a Viper, though. And then I'm going to be very sad. Woo, baby. It is not. Turn 1 Transit Nexus in the house. We didn't draw it right away, unfortunately. But, you know, it would have been really nice getting that Peacekeeper right away. So he's going with the Stealth Tower, which is a phenomenal pull. Being able to copy my Transit Nexus seems pretty good. We are going to... We really don't like leaving 2 Predators up there. We really like that Mercruiser, but honestly our stuff right now isn't dependent upon convoying. Oh, this is so bad. Whatever. This is so bad. Alright, let's do it. Yes, mistake for sure. Should I have just bought the base? Is that the meta? Is that the way to win? Bases and more bases? I couldn't leave 2 Predators up there regardless. Always buy bases. Okay. Alright, we got a couple. Dumb ship. I did buy a dumb ship though. Frontier Runner. I got 2 of them in my deck. Oh, and we immediately bottom decked that Transit Nexus. Like, just slaying the thing right down to the bottom. I mean, it's got 6 butt. It's the biggest thing in the deck. It's going to sink to the bottom. Alright, let's do this up. Ooh. So, apparently you're supposed to buy just bases, and only bases, but this card here is getting bought. Folks, show. Hey, Frontier Runner doing a damage. That's not bad. 1 damage, 2 trade, 2 life. That makes it almost worthwhile. Got a little cyberpunky dark synthwave mix. I dig it. I am so incredibly pumped for Cyberpunk 2077 to come out. I am a old school dork gamer. And Cyberpunk is actually one of the first, it's probably within the first few years maybe of me doing pen and paper role-playing games. Pencil and paper, pen and paper, whatever. And that is one of the games that I played way back in the day. Had a lot of fun with it. So we've got 7 possible trade here. Okay, so if bases are paramount, I think obviously we want Lancer then. I mean okay, so we'll grab this base because apparently base is the way to go. And then we'll grab this other Predator as well. And we're just going to ride this to victory. Oh, Peacekeeper. How you doing? Brian is the bits leader, by the way. Brian is the inaugural, I can't even talk today, inaugural bit user for my channel. So that was pretty cool. I don't even have it set up right. I just heard the sound and something happened. So that was still pretty cool to happen though. Alright, so we're going to go here. We like scrap, but we also are Merc Cruiser a lot. We want to bounce up. Wait, how did he kill my guy? Just from the extra damage? I guess it's only 6. So yeah, there's 4, 5. I don't even know. Sure. Ooh, there's a Fortress Oblivion, which seems really good in this format. They have to kill it. You want it out. It's going to draw. It's going to scrap. It slices. It dices. It julienne's fries. Yeah, I see that card draw going to work there. Just laying down a little Stellar Reef action. Oh, there it goes. Oh, and we've got a discard coming up. So if we keep the Viper, we can kill his base. There is a Moonworm on the table, which we can't buy. So we certainly want to stop him from buying that. And we are going to buy the Mech Cruiser, because that is a good card. Again, even better in this format because bases are paramount, so things that kill bases are paramount as well. And that, if we happen to pair it up with another Machine Cult, will destroy a base for free. No cost. And it's not even like first time's free, second time will cost you. It's just free every time you link it up. So, good to go. Oh, look at you scrapping away. Ooh. Levy in the house. And Moonworm on the table. Oh, and he is basing up big time. Basing up big time. So here's the question. Do I just grab the Frontier Runner? Or do we do something stupid like get that shuttle? Because we're not really getting the bases. I guess we have a couple. We like big trade. You know, we're just gonna grab the Frontier Runner. That stunk. I can't buy this card. I have 2 bases in my whole deck. I hopefully will have more though. We'll keep it away from him. Yes, that's my justification. Of course, I flip him a Lancer. So justification is we're keeping the base-friendly card away from our opponent that has a ton of bases now and is laying the beats. Holy cow. Carpo, I'm not a fan of you. Sorry. Just not. Every week, it's the same thing. You're in here ruining my fun. My fun. Just taking it away. We have a gunship on the board. So let's get that out there. Get that out there. Oh. Did he get Leviathan? I wasn't even paying attention. Did he scrap it? He must have scrapped it. That's okay. Whoa, do we want Moon? Okay, he can't buy either one of these really, right? He's got to draw, but he doesn't have much on. So yeah, we will grab the flagship, the Imperial kind, even though I did not buy a base always. We're buying that flagship. All day, air day. Silent L, did I say thank you for stopping in? I don't think I did. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate your patronage and support. Be sure to hit that follow button if you haven't. So my kid started his first day of school today, and we put on there, what do you want to do when you grow up? And the 2 things he wants to do. One is he wants to be a YouTuber. That's what he wants to do because that's what he watches. He's 7. Go figure. The other one is he wants to be a scientist. So we'll see what happens. Sadly, one of those makes a lot more than the other one, and it shouldn't be that way. Or can, I should say, can make a lot more. All right, so we're going to get this Predator going. We're going to faction the Predator for the draw. Maybe. There we go. That doesn't do as much, but that does blow away his whole board. And does a good chunk of damage to the Carpo player. Ooh, we could have some action here. He's going to drop down a base wall, though. Well, does he have the Stealth Needle, too? Or the Stealth Tower? That's only the outpost he's got. So he doesn't. All right, so I think we should have this here. We'll just maybe do some sports math. We'll draw another card just to make sure. We'll scrap this out. We'll do this. We'll do that. And win number 1 versus the Carpo player. Out of here! Gone. See ya. So the only saving grace is allegedly you don't see the same player again during your same run. So that means we're past him. So now we'll find the next person that's farming stars. And we'll take them down too. Alright. Maybe we'll get a game. Maybe we won't. So Gouda 55 is going to be our next target. We'll see. How's everyone doing on this fine September 1st? I know this has been a really long year, but I will say September snuck up really fast. So, it is what it is. Was not ready to take the little guy to school. I was, but it just, you know, especially with everything that's going on now, all the things they have to do differently because of it. Holy cow. So he's got lots of potential economy stuff going on with his gambits and scrap, which is huge. I love this one. Exploration is probably one of my favorite, like non-broken ones. Like this one I think is super fair. I think it's super good. I almost wish it was just from hand. I think that'd make it a little more fair. Ooh, ooh. Okay, all of you bases only people. There's Oracle on the table. There's also Farm Ship, which is an auto buy turn 1. Gunship is right up there, but Farm Ship gives you trade all the time. And obviously Lancer is really good because bases. Oh, this stinks. I so wish I drew 4. Because whatever he buys, I'm still not going to get the other one. So he's going to get 2 of these 3 4s. I'm going Farm Ship. I don't care. We're doing it. Hoping a 1 would drop like that Star Empire ship. Star Barge. That'd have been nice. But that was not meant to be. Yeah, there goes the Oracle. Alright, so we are going to follow up with the Lancer. And we'll also take the Frontier Runner again. Didn't fail us last time. Couldn't possibly fail us again, right? This early, I don't hate it. Especially now that it does damage in this format. Alright, so does he... Oh, he does... He takes the base. Okay, so this person is... Okay, let's see how many stars this person has. They only have 2, but they've played enough. So they've got it down. Just base, 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 base. And that's what they're doing. So we have 4. Gunship is obviously really good. Frontier Ferry will also... Oh, my goodness. We got to kill bases. Well, no, because every time they play it, they draw another card. So we don't necessarily want to always kill the bases. But we're going to have to get through their bases. Especially as Oracle out there. I kind of like Frontier Ferry. Get that Econ and Authority going. But we will... we'll take Gunship. And we will see if Eddie wants to show up. What sets are we playing anyways? Okay, so it could be an Eddie, could be a Factory World, could be Imperial Flagship. Alright, so what's he got going on here? Yeah, they have a much better deck than I do. Like a way better deck than I do. Yeah, that's true. So, this is where I understand bases are the bomb diggity, but I'm already going decently yellow. I'm grabbing the heavy cruiser. And of course I don't have enough for the cargo craft. But yeah, we're definitely taking the heavy cruiser there. Ooh. That's a saucy hand. Alright, here comes the bases. Here comes the hot stepper. What up? He's a lyrical gangster. What up? Alright, what are you doing there? So he drew all his bases. He's playing. He, the, they, she. If I say that, I don't know. So they, yeah, they're buying all the bases. Farm ship it up. Sorry, Viper. I was really hoping that would be a scout, but I'm not too upset that that's a heavy cruiser. All right, so we've got some stuff going on here. We got some discard. We've got some damage. I'm kind of liking Battle Screecher being 6 damage and wiping the board. Cargo Craft doing its thing, especially with the heavy yellow. Forget it, we'll just buy that. Oh, and there's the star market. Well, do we want to kill the gunship for the star market? We don't want them to get it. You know what? Forget it. You only live once. Drop some bomb down here now. Okay. Well, Hatchland's pretty good in this format, obviously. Now we'll grab the reef. We'll follow the protocol. Kill, 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 kill. Go. So, let's see what happens here. I got any fantasy football people in the house? I playing in a lot of leagues this year, actually, and I thought I wasn't going to play in any with everything going on. I won't be surprised if football just gets canned right away. Did he really draw, like... Yeah, well, I guess, yeah, he only had a few cards, whatever. Anyways, so... Yeah, I'm actually in a lot of leagues this year. Didn't think I would be. Yeah, I've looked a little bit, like, the extent of my studying is... Bill O'Brien has got a head injury or something because he traded DeAndre Hopkins straight up for David Johnson. So, yeah, that was kind of interesting. I didn't really understand that. Okay, so here's where we're stuck. I think we want the free base destruction, but Frontier Hawk doing 4 damage and cycling. So let's do that first. We also have this Bioformer here. And it will do 3 damage and draw a card every time we play it, which is pretty huge. And we need bases now anyways, obviously because it's good in this format. But also, we need to get bases for that star market. So we can trigger that and keep that going. Yeah, I've looked just a very little bit. I will say the one thing is there's maybe a handful of players that aren't playing because of COVID. So that's kind of cool. If even that. We'll see what happens as it gets closer, of course. And he is getting all the good bases. Yeah, exactly. It'll be interesting to see how they do it. Basketball did it, absolutely right. Everyone, you're going here. And that's where we're doing everything. You can't do that with football, though, especially when it's a week between games. You can't do it. And so I don't know how that's going to work. All right, so we got some heavy cruiser action going on here. We're going to get some colony seed ship to the hand. The CSS in the hizzy. Okay, we really don't have anything going on for scrap, which is kind of scary. But do we want Moonworm or do we want that Battle Screecher? That's a good question, because I love wiping the board, controlling what's out there. But on the other hand, I've got a trade-heavy deck. So I kind of I can pick and choose what I want. Moonworm blown up a base for free. So, and he's got, obviously, a bajillion bases. The Battle Screecher will just kill that base anyways. It'll do 6 damage. We're going with the favorite over what may or may not be the better card. Whatever. We're losing anyways, that's all I know. We're getting beat down by bases. So the White Wizards streamed today. They released out there a couple more hero cards. They also showed off some of the tech. I only was able to catch a little bit of the replay. But tech looks insane. We'll see how it works out. Some of them obviously will be way better than others. Like that one where it costs you 5, you pay 3, you can draw a card, but it sits out there. And late game, if you've got that heavy trade going on, you're going to be able to just draw an extra card every turn. And as we know in any of these games, card draw is paramount. This is not good. I don't like this. Look, see, this is where I can see this arena getting out of hand. Can you just kill me? Yeah, just kill me. What are you doing? Thanks. Thanks for taking your time there, pal. Alright, let's get back in there. 1-on-1. 1-1. Let's do it up. This music here kind of reminds me a little bit of something from like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Some of the music in there from some of the clubs and stuff like that. If you haven't played that game, it's phenomenal. It's old, but it's still phenomenal. They're coming out with part 2 soon. In the game files of that, by the way, you can get the soundtrack for it. And there's actually like legit songs in there. All right. So, what? Okay. So basically I can buy a 4-cost card right now by blowing everything. I think we just grab the Frontier Hawk and just see what happens. That would have been nice to... do we want the platform? No. Wigs. Wigs? What is that? Avatar, by the way. What's Wigs got going on? No stars. I don't even know what that avatar is. Alright, so he goes Frontier Fairy right away. Okay. So now this is where we buy Hive Queen. And we just call it a day. And we just pretend we're not playing Arena. We just pretend we're playing a regular game. Alright, this is interesting. So he does grab the breeding site, which hurts. We will just grab up the platform. Platform and then... Ooh. What's up, Nano? Nano in the house, and he's going to have the trade to get that, isn't he? So he's got 7 with the extra draw. He doesn't get it this turn. Okay, so we're good there. Does he have any other bases? He does have 1. Mobile market. Okay. He's starting to build a good deck, though, unfortunately. Let's draw first. That's going to get us another scout. Okay, so here's where we can do some interesting things. We can go trade and try to race him for that nanobot swarm. Or we can go scrap. I can grab the convoy bot and I can grab the warning beacon. I kind of want to get the warning beacon anyways, obviously because of the format, but also he's got that breeding site. We're going to do that. We're going to grab the convoy bot. And then we're going to grab the warning beacon. And then we're going to be done. We're not going to kill the breeding site now. We're going to make him cycle his deck first and hope we draw something to kill it this turn. 3, 4, 5. Yes, we have enough with the faction of the orbital platform Frontier Hawk combo. Okay, so now we're going to kill breeding site before he puts down one of those bases. Oh, we got all sorts of stuff going on here. Okay, cool. So we will not need this Viper. But we are racing vet pilots. What do we need trade for? We need the orbital station. Let's draw first. See what the decision... Okay, so it gives us a Hive Queen. That's a really good question. Matt, Actually, I think you told us last week. I believe I know who it is, but I'm almost positive you said it on stream. So I'll let you educate the silentest of Al's. So now we will grab let's see what we come up here. Let's okay, it's kind of hoping we would have drawn the convoy bot, but that's okay. We're gonna grab that station. Now we'll kill the breeding site, do the damage, and go. Matt the Cutter. That's who I thought. It is Jeremy Rip Falletta. So, for those that did miss it, yeah, he does have a later stream, absolutely. Matt and Rip have had games going back and forth forever. And not just with Star Realms, but also with Epic. So I think that's going to be a really good conversation. Most of us know Jeremy, but I don't think maybe we know as much about him, or whatever the case may be. We still could go trade. We could still grab like this orbital shuttle and still try to get that nanobot swarm. He doesn't have, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so he will have the trade this turn then. Never mind. So we're losing that race, unfortunately. So I think we're going to just cycle the deck. Thinking just Patrol Cutter now instead. There we go. Matt is a machine. Putting on 2 shows a week. 2. And they're 2 different types of shows. One is nonsense like this. Wait, what did I miss? What did he do? Hang on. He bought a cart. What? What did I miss? Did he bottom his bases, or I wasn't paying attention? All right, whatever. Okay, so we need to discard. So we won't. Well, maybe we'll have enough to get that heavy cruiser though. 1, 2, 3. That'll draw. Okay, let's get rid of the Viper. Why did I play my Hive Queen first? Oh no, I just got the Hive Queen. Duh. I'm smart. I'm really good at this game, guys. So unfortunately, we can't buy and shuffle the deck. Well, we can with that. We can draw, but we don't need to do that. We want to keep that. Get that heavy cruiser, even though it's not a base. And apparently that's a bad play, so I'm told by certain unnamed people in the chat. Yeah, buddy. Let's do it up. Kill my bases. What you kill my bases for? Buy your nanobot swarm and get out of here. Buys the base instead because it comes into play, but doesn't get you nanobot swarm. I mean, I don't know. It's really close end of game, so I can kind of see that. I don't know if you ever just pass on the card though. All right, see what we can do here. It's crunch time, folks. Crunch time. All right, so we're in dire straits here. I think we're dead. Does he have another? Yeah, he's got bases here, so that does 5, that does 4, and that kills a base. We don't have a base, so kill that for now. Get another one of them. I think the lack of scrap caught up to us for sure this time. Yeah, and he's just going to town now. Deck's looking fairly lean. He's got lots of bases for card draws. Yep. There she goes. Boom shakalaka. And just like that, we're done. We've been defeated 1-2. I'm going to pretend that I can't read that comment. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to justify buying a crappy little base even in that format when there's something like Heavy Cruiser next to it. That's still hard for me to make that justification. So, obviously justification didn't work out because I lost, but who knows. Matt the Cutter has sent us a challenge. As some of you may be aware, Matt and I have had a tradition of doing a best 2 out of 3 on our streams. My streams and his streams when we can. We're not always there, but we try. And so we have Frontiers, Gambits galore, Frontier events. No regular events. Interesting. And Heroes all up in this. Let's do it up. Let me show you how to destroy Matt the Cutter Newberg. Not this way. Not with this draw. What is this garbage? Okay. I don't like this at all. Do not like. I'm debating using the energy shield to hopefully draw a Viper and then scrap a Viper and a Scout from my deck. If I get another Scout, I think that's going to hurt because we're going to get the Vipers for sure next hand. But I mean, there's lots of good stuff at 3s. Whatever. We're living on the edge. We're going to play a little wild. Yeah, there it is. Now, on the other hand, we could just buy an Explorer. And yeah, we'll do that. So, we could have gone for Hartman turn 1 and not scrapped anything, just to be a jerk, but we're not going to do that. Oh. So he sees me take Cargo Craft and does not deny me the light cruiser. I think that's pretty interesting. Does take the War Elder. I'm really surprised he did not deny me the light cruiser, because we're for sure buying it. It's happening. And hopefully we're going to pair those two up often. Immediately and often. We did not. But just this one discard can get really annoying. So we were hoping... Oh. What does that do for me again? I didn't even see. Like, do I just get a card? Do I just get some life? If I'm the number 2 player? Like most events, I'm draw or 6 authority. Okay. That's not bad then. I get a choice out of it. We'll draw. Okay, so we can buy that reclamation station. He is definitely playing towards that right now. Every single card he's purchased can scrap. Do you see a trend here? I also, though, could grab Hartman, scrap out 2 more Scouts, increase my odds of linking up the 2 yellows, and just die to Reclamation Station later. He can't buy it this turn. Okay, so that actually makes up my mind. He cannot buy it this turn. You like the captain there? I do too, because I want to get that triple yellow. We can hold off because we're going to have another draw there. Even though we're not going to use it there because we want to get that reclamation. Whatever, I don't care. We're going to force him to buy this creature. Perfect. Ooh, there's that hammerhead. Yeah. I'm seeing that with the The Gambits. Lots of self-scrapping cards. Matt coming at me with his unique Reclamation Station format. It's a fun card. It's fun to mess around with it. See how big of a combo you can get on someone. That's right, blow that Gambit. Get it out of here. Yep, he does buy this creature. Ooh. Ooh, you got choices, son. You got choices to make here. He does get rid of the light cruiser. Interesting. Excuse me. Alright, we will taunt Matt and tell him that he has chosen poorly by not also scrapping the Reclamation Station. Because we are certainly grabbing it. Poorly. Alright, see what happens here. Does get the Hammerhead away from us. He's got a Repair Bot on top. A Builder Bot, sorry. Alright, Frontier Hawk is on the board with Ion Station. Obviously, we love Frontier Hawk right now. Interesting. Interesting. Make sure we play this backwards, because that's what everyone's supposed to do. Put those two on top. So now the question is, do we grab Mobile Market? Or do we grab Ion Station? Ion Station doesn't really do a lot for us. Mobile Market kind of does. It works with the Reclamation Station, even though I don't really have a build for this here. We can also get Plasma Bot and see what flips. We don't hate that, so we will do that. Yeah, we'll take that. It's not exactly ideal for what we have going. Oh, okay, so we're just going to get an extra random trade. That will just go to waste. No. This only scraps from hand. Oh, it is discard. Okay. So we'll do that. Unfortunately, we lose this. But then we trigger the third yellow. We draw. Where's my draw? Am I missing something? Oh, I already got it because of the event. Ha! I just totally wasted that. Well, he discards two. Whatever. That'll hurt him. I'm really, really good at this game. If you weren't aware. So that hero here would have been pretty good. RIP. RIP my gameplay. Couple burrowers up in here. I do like that burrower. 5 damage and draw if you faction it up. I've used the ability on occasion, but obviously not usually unless there's... if it's like early and I get that, and then like a cargo mech pops up or something, sure, you know. Making me discard, which is a good thing. So we got Rex Station in hand, which apparently can only go from discard. I thought it was from hand for some reason. I don't honestly know why. We've got some decent scrap going, so we will get that. We are losing. It's not going good, boys and girls. Not going good. Let's see if we can do this up. Chairman. Chairman in the house. So he's getting me with that one discard again. That one discard. That's all right. Oh. All right, so was there anything we desperately need to buy? Nope. Okay, so we'll actually pitch the Explorer. So we can scrap the Scout. So we can scrap the other Scout. And apply the damage. But we're almost dead. He doesn't have enough to kill us, so that's good. Let's make this happen. That base just changed. Like on the top of the discard it was one and then it flipped to another. Why didn't he make me discard that time? I've got this. We're dead. Unfortunately. That's too bad. That's too bad. This deck didn't really do anything. A little more damage, son. A little bit more. Almost. I'm sure you have it in your hand. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, there you go. Attaboy. Matt gets it in there, game one. Takes it down. That's all right. We'll regroup, refocus. Or is that the other way? I don't know. I haven't watched Karate Kid in a little bit. No, I was rewatching Cobra Kai. I'm so happy they put that on Netflix. I watched it when it was just on the YouTube. Roshan's in the house. Roshan sent in that challenge with the core set. Is Roshan actually in the house watching? I don't know. Roshan sends me a challenge once in a while. Newer member to our community. So happy to have him. All right, Matt, what do you got? Ooh, he's got some choices. There is authority, not authority, there is trade power everywhere. Really? I mean, I get it's a giant base. So let's look at this card. You scrap from hand or discard. It's 6 outposts. And if you faction the machine cult, you draw a card. So, that was interesting. I mean, it is going to sit out there forever. I'm not going to be able to get through it anytime soon. So we'll see what happens. We want to draw. So we are going to, first things first. Well, I take that back. I got this guy. That's still only 5. Grab that cargo craft. Light cruiser again. Taunting me away from the economy cards. So at best, he's got 5. So I don't want to leave him Blob Miner, because that'd be huge if you got those two. I think we're going to take Blob Miner. So we know if we use these, we got 2 more draws, or 2 more trade, whatever. Oh, and a Plasma Bot. Does he go Plasma Bot and just try scrapping down and beat me down? That's pretty huge if he had Light Cruiser and Plasma Bot this turn. He literally could just do that. Choices, choices. I don't know if I want to blow all this, though, when I know I need this to kill his base. It's only going to kill it once. I don't know. Whatever, we're doing it. We don't want to leave him like light cruiser plasma bot combo with that base, because we still just flipped up another one, and we used up our gambits. Well, that's how she rolls sometimes. Oh, he has 4. Takes the long hauler. Okay. So that's okay for us. We are going to kill the gun platform. Oh, conversion here. Wow. Lots of bases. But we're grabbing light cruiser. Oh, Hartman. What are you doing here now? We'll grab another plasma bot. And then now we'll grab a frontier runner. Just because we've got some scrap going on. Hello, Roshan. The pros. I appreciate that. Thank you. No, not at all. Not a problem. Yeah, White Wizards Games is actually just hosting me, so if you posted something there, I don't think I would have saw it. But absolutely, thanks for stopping in. I am just battling Matt at the moment in a best 2 out of 3. Hello, Deb. Haha, that's funny. Just, why aren't these guys responding? I'm talking to them. So let's see here. Do we want Hartman or do we want that conversion yard? Conversion yard's going to give us more over time, but it's also, well, let's take a look here. It is. The White Wizards game chat when I'm playing on my stream is the place to be. Ooh. We just got to follow. Thank you so much, Roshan, for following the stream. It is much appreciated. Yeah, that'd be kind of nice if they flowed over. If they had that built in, because you're obviously hosting them, that's where you want it to go. But I don't think they do that. We've got a flagship on the board, so we are going to race for that. Racing for the flagship means grabbing crappy cards like Frontier Runner, but we are scrapping out steadily. That's not where I want a Blob Miner. I want a Blob Miner with other trade cards to give me a big purchasing power. Did I really just lose flagship? He has no trade. How did he get it? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, he had the ops director to give him a trade boost. Okay. Got it. Lame, but got it. Okay, so we're going to... Oh, that flagship's going to be a pain in the booty. Let's kill that conversion yard. Because we want to buy farm ship. And then we're going to keep the scrap going. Apply the damage. And do it up. He's getting that Hagen again. So he's going to work that with the long hauler. And be able to buy something big again. Which is unfortunate for us because we can't do anything about that, apparently. But that's okay. We will do what we can. We'll work with the tools at our disposal. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Alright, so now here's where that base comes to trouble for us. 2 turns in a row. I don't have any way of dealing with it. It's going to scrap on my card each of those turns. Oh, did he just scrap some of the damage? Oh, no, it's 0. Never mind. Oh, and he's drawing all the good stuff now. Takes the Commodore. He's taking that not only for the damage from the discard, but he's also taking it to get the card draw. So he can buy one of these bigger cards. We'll buy that here because we may need the defense and the purchasing power. That's an interesting draw. Okay. See how this works out. We initially had a pretty decent lead, but as you can see, some of the combos he's able to pull off here because of this format is really paying off. Yeah, so I wanted to scrap that a while ago. I didn't because I didn't think he could get the economy up there, but then the blue hero popped up again. So can't do much about that. Front two, yeah, so now we're getting a beat down. He's pretty scrapped down now. He has 6 starters and beef, so we're dead. This is a game over situation, unfortunately. I don't know if we can kill both. Yeah, we can kill both these bases, but that's about it. So we'll just play it out for fun, for funsies, as it's known. There's no fun losing the mat, though. Who are you kidding? Who are you kidding? All right, we've got 8 trade here. Had 8 trade. Oh, oh. Oh, he runs out of gas. He can't do it. He can't complete the task. That's all right. There you go. Now we die. Curse splat. Oh, we got the concession in first. Whoa. Rip. Down the ship goes. I think I got Matt last time, and this time he comes back and 2-0s me. 2-0. Good game, sir. Good game. That's a brutal format. You have obviously been playing that format and working on your rec combos. I see how that works that way. Where are we going? Roshan there. So Roshan sent the challenge. He started his turn. Chump. So maybe he just wants to show off his cutter he has available. I don't know. Or maybe he forgot to take his turn. I don't know. Maybe he's watching on the White Wizards game stream. Leaving comments there. Nope, there we go. Okay. I still think that's funny. And I can totally see how that would happen. Like you're watching it, so you think you're gonna comment right on there. Exactly. Very distracting. Barter World in the house. So I've been playing more. Oh no, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm just giving you a hard time. Been playing more vanilla lately, or core set, or base set, or vanilla, core, base, whatever. Oh, he's got double cutter in the house. So he's got double cutter and a Corvette with a command chip on board. I don't like it, but we'll go. We'll take the bicycle. We'll see what happens. But anyway, so yes, I've been playing more of this because, again, as I mentioned, my coworker who plays, he only has the core set, and so that's what he's been setting challenges with. Goes for the survey ship. Interesting. So we are going to pray we don't draw a double Viper here. We do not. So here's where we normally take supply bot all day, but there is a command ship out there, so we'll grab patrol mech. See what happens. Oh, 7. So close. Does he go junkyard? Does he go mech world? What's he gonna do? He's got enough to buy everything but 1 card on the board. I know what I'd do. That's just me. Mech world. And a missile bot to reward it, so I probably would have grabbed supply bot, and then see what flipped. I'm just gonna type this in the chat here real quick. There we go. Just so we know that's a legitimate thing. Ooh, he does get Self Needle, but he cannot kill my Barter World, which means I get Command Chip, or I get Brain World. Based on his economy, I think I have to, unfortunately, take Command Chip over him, but... So the question is, do I use the recycling station? There's 5, 6, 7. I could get... So 5, 6, 5, 6. I'm going to shuffle these two out. I have to draw 2 more scouts, so if I draw 1 Viper, then no. So we can't do that, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I can't even gamble that because if I get the Viper, I'm hosed. We will grab Command Chip. I think it's the wrong play. I think I should have grabbed Brain World. But I do have a little bit of scrap already going, and if I get the Command Chip, hopefully I can get my cards together and get the economy to buy it. Yeah, that Mech World's going to be a real pain in the butt. I'm not going to be able to deal with that. It's going to sit out there for basically the whole game. Gets that trading post, so he's going heavy blue. Heavy blue. So once upon a time, back when I was first playing this game, and me and Matt were playing back and forth, and he had, just shown me this game, and then I got into the app and we're playing. I beat him down with blue. And at that time, it's just not something you did. I think it was the same thing. I got a couple cutters right away. Then I got the trade escort, and I got flagship, a couple barter worlds. And I beat him, and it was like, he sent me a text on it. He's like, dude, you beat me down with big blue. I'm like, I know, that's awesome. But I'll remember that because, again, at that time, it's just not something that really happened a lot. Maybe at least for us. All right, so he is getting... I thought you had a missile bot. Yeah, it is. That's him. Am I, like, not... All right, whatever. My eyes are not functioning. We will grab... Ooh. I almost kind of want to get Battle Station. I will get Battle Station. Just debating if I want to flip that trade bot into something. Whatever. Maybe we'll get a Ram. Nope. Okay. A Ram is always good. Trade pod is always something good for us to flip for them. All right, see what happens here. So here's where the deck comes together. We have 8 here. If I gamble and shuffle away 2 scouts, as long as I don't get 2 scouts back, I'm good. But if I get 5, 6, 7, 8, as long as I don't get 2 scouts. So we're going to gamble. Because worst case scenario, we fall back on that missile bot. See what happens. We did not get 2 scouts back, so we're good. We're going to scrap that scout. So this hurts because we really want to destroy that mech world. But we can't, so. Get that brain world. Do it up. Yeah, you would think that, but like we said, it just didn't happen. I think we will kill this Explorer. But yeah, if you could cycle it up and you can get yourself Command Chip, Flagship, all that stuff, it could work pretty good because everything drew back then with that. Those trade escort. Office, central office thing, base, 7 cost. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, so we're losing badly. But now we're in a position to make the comeback. Alright, Matt's just going to dispute me here. I'll let him do his thing. Well, we have Brain World, so we don't need Missile Bat. We want the Blob Destroyer now. We kind of want to get some life here. I don't know if he can actually kill us, though. I mean, he's got lots of good... He doesn't have, like, a big damage stuff. Okay, so we want to focus on the scrapping still. Let's get the Blob Destroyer. Let's destroy the Mech World for free, which is awesome. And start applying the beats there. So now this is going to be tough because he has got a lot of life gain in his deck. He's got a lot of trade in his deck. So let's see how this works out. Five. What do you draw on the next one? Oh, okay. So that's where I'm going to point something out. Potentially a player with hitting the play all button. The play all button can definitely screw up some stuff for you, especially if you have cards that rely on other cards in your deck, like the recycling station does. So we're waiting to draw a couple there. Okay, perfect. So we've got potentially 6 trade, which thinks we need 7 for Dreadnought. We're not getting Dreadnought. I almost kind of want to pick up Freighter because I have so few cards that I want big purchasing power with them. So we are actually going to pick up Freighter. We're going to do that. Yeah, so first of all, he has triple cutter. So if you haven't been paying attention, he has triple cutter and stealth needle. So he has 4 cutters in his deck. He got 2 of them right away. And stealth needle wasn't far behind. Third cutter wasn't far behind that. I got command ship mid-ish game, and this is the first time I play Brain World, so I just got it. So yeah, we're hurting for sure. I don't want that recycling station out there, but I don't want to blow up 5 hit points to do it, though. So we'll let it go. Yeah, triple cutter. And defense center. Yeah, he's got the goods going on there. His deck is in a very good position. But that's all right. This music has me pumped for Cyberpunk coming out. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Got it pre-ordered, ready to go. Alright, so here's where we could be in some trouble. Life total's getting down there. I mean that is 9. That is 10 damage. Oh, boy. Let's do something. Plus, he's got Fleet HQ out there. All right, so I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can get Dreadnought here. We lose a lot of damage doing that, though. Yeah. So sadly, Dreadnought might not be the right play for us, because we can't kill all his bases if we do that. We need 12 just to get through his bases. So we've got 5, 10. We got 12 right there. That only leaves us like 3. That leaves us 5. Okay, so, well, it depends. Let's get the 5 out of this right away. We would like to at least get Warworld. So let's scrap the Viper because we know for sure we don't need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're going to miss 2 scraps if we go for Warworld. And he can't buy it. I wonder if we just let it go to get the other scraps. No, because we got Brainworld, but we're good. Let's just do it. Is there anything in here we don't want? Nope. We need to get bases going now. Bases and authority right now are the only thing that's going to save us. We've got the damage. Discard, obviously, if we get some sort of discard lock, but that's not going to happen here. Oh. We are going to get Dreadnought, though. So that's good. I mean, we're dead, but we're going to get Dreadnought. So let's get the trade from that. Trade from that, put that on top. Let's do that. Let's go and just draw it right away. That's good. That's actually really, really good. We need to get more bases out there. He has no free base destruction in his hand, or in his deck. He's got a lot of damage, a lot of life gain, and a lot of trade purchasing power. But he doesn't have free base destruction. He doesn't have discard. Those are things that could immediately stop any chance we have of coming back. So this, go figure, we have 3 cards left here and 2 of them are scouts. Go figure. Well, that's okay. It might still work out because we got some more scrappers in hand. Okay, this kind of hurts because now he's dropping down bases repeatedly. I almost buy something stupid like Authority Shuttle or Federation Shuttle here. Oh, we got Command Ship, duh. Draw them out. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Anything in there we want to kill? Oh, we need to kill the trade bot though. So we'll do that. We'll get rid of these 2. That works. Yeah, that's out of there. Trade bot late game. Out of there. Get rid of these 2. Alright, so we got a little bit of purchasing power to work with. We could go 7 and get central office, but that's not going to help us at this point, I think. So we will just get the space station. We'll get another base out there. Get something else in his way. Let's get this for damage. Let's get that scout out of there. I think we're good. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to use damage for these 2. Use the free for that. Okay, so we're potentially stabilizing. We're getting to that point now where we're starting to put up enough defense. We're starting to clear out their bases and do damage to them. I don't think Hive was out there. I think Hive came up after. Yeah, this is the spot that Space Station was there. I would have definitely bought Hive over Space Station. It wasn't there. Oh, no. I can just get it this turn. I get what you're saying, but I don't think buying it that turn is going to save me. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm not saying that's not the right play. Oh. Okay, so A 50-50 shot of getting command ship here. I wouldn't say I'm winning yet. I'm a couple bad, or he's a couple good draws away. Let's take a look here. We're putting that down. We kind of want to get that fighter and the hive this turn. So first things first. Dreadnought to draw a command chip. There we go. So now I think we want to freighter, put the fighter on top. I was gonna try those two. Is that what we want though? Whatever it is. Then we will do supply bot, scrapping nothing, buying the hive. Battle cruiser. Battle cruiser is really good for us. It's going to get us into that discard. It's going to get us into that card drawing. So we are going to man, I really don't want to get rid of any of these bases, but we're going to. Space Station and Barter World to buy that together. Alright, we're digging this. Let's get this damage out. Let's get this damage and discard. There's no neutrality in the Brian world. There we go. It's a little bit of a streamer preference. Same thing, if you watch Brian's stream, we'll help him. If you watch Matt's stream, we'll help him. Someone's watching mine, we'll help. Yeah. I wouldn't say help, because usually it's like, hey idiot, you should have done this. But you know. Exactly. Hey dummy, you should have done that. What are you doing? It is 8:29. We're approximately half an hour away from the Rick DeMille. Andrew Podsit something, I can't pronounce the last name. Tirazil and Darklighter show. Tirazil. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Maybe it's Tirazil. Tirazil. Alright, so this is a really good hand. We can put something on top of, like, we want to go. I don't think we want the patrol mech though. Go Tyra Banks. All right, I'll call him that. That's what Dark told call you. Oh, we didn't want to put that. Oh yeah, we need to trade from it. Oh, I don't want to put any of these on top though. This is where the app kind of screws you. I want to put Federation Shuttle in here. Is it a may or is it a must? You may. Oh, that stinks. I really don't want to do that. I really do that because I could have just put that up there and then drew with that. Whatever. Well, maybe we'll draw with the command chip. Whatever, we'll do that because we can always scrap it out. Oh, hey, what's up? We don't need that recycling station at all anymore. So, yeah, exactly. It still says may, but it don't let you sometimes. So let's grab this Explorer here. Let's get that Brain World going. That's not what we wanted, but that still, I think, works. Hang on. We still got this? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that still works. It still gets the... Oh, hey, hello. He can buy the missile mech, so we will have to destroy that, because missile mech will wreck our faces. Oh, do we have enough to win? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drag this out. I didn't realize we're in a game. Yeah. Don't get me, bro. Good game, Roshan. Thank you so much for the challenge. That was a crazy game. That was really, really, really crazy. I didn't think I had any chance of coming back, especially with that fairly early start there and just shuffles. A couple shuffles go your way, and then I think I had scrap going on and you didn't to start out. That might have been the difference. But no, good game. Good game. That was crazy. I think you were almost 100 at one point. But oof, the vanilla, it giveth and it taketh. That's for sure. Oh, no. Yeah, anytime. I guess some of us take that for granted, so I really appreciate you saying that, because some of us, I find this when I go to like our local shop when I used to play. Exactly. And I'll do the same thing. I'll kind of explain some of my moves as I'm doing it with some of the people that are learning the game. And we take it for granted. You know, we're thousands of games in, been playing it for, 5-6 years. Thinking is usually... So on my tournament format my strategy there is to not think. Just to play cards. And roll the dice. But in here, it's kind of nice to talk it out. Absolutely. So... That was a brutal match. That was really, really good, though. If anyone else in here cares to throw a challenge in, feel free. Nice. Constantine. TA Games. It's like, I think that was like a screen name, like Thinking or something like that. I can't remember. Interesting fellow. Ran into him at both of the White Wizard game fairs. I don't believe he does Facebook. I think he's pretty anti-Facebook, so we can never get him in from that. Yeah, no. We ended up losing. Dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. One of my favorite movies. I love it. How could you not, though? Me and a buddy had a conversation about that because he is not a Vince Vaughn fan at all. And Vince Vaughn's one of my favorites. Even though I will agree with him that he's kind of the same character in most of the stuff he plays. But that's okay sometimes. Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you for stopping in. Thank you to your wife as well for watching. I appreciate you guys stopping in. We've made the Tuesday night stream prior to Darklighter's show last couple weeks. I think I'm going to try to make this a regular thing. I can't commit to it yet, but for me that kind of works. Wednesdays and Thursdays are a little bit rough because like Matt streams later, and one of the things that I do with my family is we watch Big Brother. My 7-year-old's hooked on Big Brother. Don't ask. So we do actually watch. That's like one of the things we do, sit down and watch together. So it doesn't really work for me to stream after that. And this works out well because it's not super early and it's still decent enough. And then with Rick and Andrew starting later, it kind of works nice to get a little time in there. Plus, I've also noticed and had it brought to my attention by my spouse that sometimes when I stream and I say I'm going to stream for an hour, it's 3.5, 4.5 hours later we're signing off. So it kind of gives me that hard cutoff time as well. Now my Friday night streams, I don't think we have a regular streamer on Friday night, so I have been doing that a few times. If I'm doing that, then I don't mind streaming longer. I might stream a little more than just Star Realms. I might play some other games as well. But I do know we have even though we have more people streaming Star Realms, it's still not to where I would like it to be, and I think others would, where I would like there to be someone streaming at least a few hours every day, if not more, or a couple people streaming every day. Yeah, absolutely. So that's what I'm thinking, Brian, too. I want to sit down and kind of figure it out. If you want to and you're willing to, I'd be happy to work with you to see if there's something that we could kind of work out. Like I said, like this one here, I'm kind of liking if I do the Tuesday nights before Rick and Andrew, because then I can kind of hand my stream off to him. Maybe you and I could do something like that too, where you go before me or I go before you. If we could get a set time for another day. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but I really like that. We did that for, I can't remember what we did it for, but this was a few years back. We did some stream. I can't remember what it was for. Nice. Unless people are willing to watch multiple streams, to me that doesn't make sense, but I know what you're saying. We did something, I can't remember what it was, where we had like 6 or 7 people sign up to stream. Well, yeah, I would love to do that too. I talked about that in like I'm also in a couple Call of Duty groups and stuff like that, and they have a lot of streamers there. Yeah, it was a release of something. So what we did is, yeah, it was like this person streamed for like 2-3 hours, and then they handed it off to the next person. I think it was only like 2 hours. It wasn't even that long. Might have been shorter. But yeah, and then we just kept handing off, rating the next person. That was a lot of fun. I would love to, and I don't know if someone actually knows more about this than I do. I would love to try to set up some sort of charity stream. I know Extra Life is like a 24-hour thing, and there's some other ones where if we could get enough of us to sign up and then do like 3 to 4 hour blocks for 24 hours straight. You know, obviously, yeah, someone's going to be streaming at 3 in the morning or whatever, but that's just what it is. Someone's also going to be streaming at 7 in the morning. That to me would be awesome because, and I brought this up in my Call of Duty group, like I mentioned, they do charity streams. They do them all the time. It's a really big gaming group. And yeah, exactly. Fire Driller, myself, Brian, Rick, Andrew, Matt, Cool Jets. Trying to think who else might be up for something like that. Bax, maybe we could pull him in for that. I think that would be kind of cool. I think, or Holy Elvis, a new guy that we introduced to the community, he streams as well. But yeah, get like a 24-hour block. Probably do it like a Saturday morning to Sunday morning. Yeah, we randomly found him one night, Holy Elvis, and we said, hey, let's see if and sure enough, there's a guy streaming Star Realms. Never heard of us, never heard of the community, didn't know anything about it, didn't know other people really played the game. Board game Yogi, I'm not familiar. Okay. Which is funny because he's old. I think he's older than I am. But he's good stuff. I love his attitude. He plays Hearthstone a lot, and he also does Star Realms and some other stuff. Vorizori streams. So I mean, we could easily get nice. Let's say we had people commit to 3 hours or 4 hours. Get like 6 people or 8 people to commit to doing streams. For like one day, we'll set up a schedule. Maybe it doesn't have to be for charity. We could just do it for fun. Obviously, if we could get some sort of charity thing out of it, that would be awesome. But that would be pretty cool. I think there'd be something fun there. And like I said, I know that one time we did it for exactly, it was a release for something. And then I think we eventually worked our way up to Bax, and then he did something. Or we could even, that might be something where we talk to White Wizard Games and we just get like some prize support from them. And randomly throughout like the 24 hours, randomly give out prizes for just being there or something. I don't know. Could be a lot of things we could do with that. I think it would be cool to, our community is good about communicating with each other, the streamers, about who's doing what, who's doing when, but to get even like more cohesiveness, like I really like what Andrew and Rick are doing with their combined show. Andrew is messing around streaming a little bit at night. Rick's been streaming off and on for a while. They put that together. I love it. I would love if Dustin, the Mystic, and Rick also did some sort of live portion to Mega Hauling in addition to just the podcast and the articles. Similar to maybe what Matt's doing, where he's doing his game stream, but then he's also doing like the conversational side as well. So we saw that last week with Ryan. It was awesome. Yeah, so exactly, something like that. If that works for you, because it doesn't work for me, that would be awesome. So exactly, if we had something where we Exactly, maybe back to back, like each night, kind of do something like that. Yeah, if that time works for you. For myself, a noon on Saturday is really tough. I've got a 7-year-old he does karate, and he does swimming, and whatever the family stuff I'm supposed to be trying to do. But sometimes it does work because sometimes we do stuff early in the day, and then like if we do that, then maybe we'll come home and eat lunch and then just kind of chill. And that's occasionally, like, I've hopped on a Saturday afternoon before, but that's a little early for me. But exactly, if that's something you have available, that's a spot I guarantee is probably open. I can't imagine anyone else is streaming at that time. But yeah, I think the leading in, like you mentioned, we could be onto something. We'll see. I know Cool Jets, I don't know if he streams at a steady time. Maybe we'll have to check in with him. What am I doing? I'm getting out of there. So we have, why don't we're not going to finish the arena run by any stretch of the imagination, but let's start up another game. Yeah, Cool Jets does every Monday night for arena, but again, I don't know if it's at a steady time, like if he does like 9 o'clock every Monday or whatever. And if some people don't want to commit to that time either, that's fine. We don't have to make them. Yes, so I remember he was doing earlier for a while. That's a very good call. And I remember there's like one night, like I was like, it was a Monday and I had free times, like maybe I'll stream, but I won't because he's going to. And then he didn't come on till like 10 o'clock Central one night or something. I'm like, I could have streamed before that, but that's, that was my call. We'll grab that cargo craft and the builder bot. This is a good start. Oh, I'm supposed to buy the spike. Oh, I'm playing arena. That's all right. I'm sure that still wasn't the worst start. So, but yeah, I know there's that one Tuesday that Andrew and Rick didn't stream. But we don't have to tell each other, but stuff like that would be kind of nice. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. You can have the stream up there, but I have no idea what Rick's got coming up that night, or you have coming up that night, or Matt is coming up that something you can't get on or can't do whatever. Yep, so apparently you just buy bases. That is how it works. I didn't see how many stars you have, just one. Okay, so this is bad. Well, it's not terrible. Nice. So we'll see what comes up here. Getting the command center with the cards in hand to be pretty good. Does he go conversion? Oh, he's going big. And that's a GG. That is 100% a GG. Good game. Getting that super early factor. Well, now if he plays it right now, that's going to be bad news. Oh, he blows up the base. Leaves us the Merc Cruiser, which we will definitely take. Alright, so we're not factioning the cargo craft, which is rough, because I'm assuming he's going to play Factor World. And we can't kill it. So that hurts. We don't have any heroes in this format, do we? No. So it's going to stay out there for 2 turns. Which will kill us. Get Peacekeeper. Oh yeah, that's right, you get combat from our ships. I know what's going on here. Again, I'm really good at this game. Really good. If you weren't aware. I am testing. Oh, look at that. Testing some of the bit stuff. You can highlight the message. You can modify an emote. You can use an emote. I don't know if I have that stuff set up yet. I need to work on that. There it is. And the typo. I think it was supposed to say hype. I read it as that. And then I noticed it looked a little weird. A little weird. So I'll definitely get that Peacekeeper. Blow that up. Done. Uh-oh. Someone's sending me some fantasy football stuff. That's pretty golden. Mistake. We're getting housed. This is over. Over. This is where we really just throw in the towel when we buy the gate chip. Oh, Nanobot. Am I gonna get you? Nope. Whatever. We'll deny as much as we can. Now we've moved to the aggressive Cyberpunk Dark Synth mix. Interesting. So he couldn't buy it either. And we don't have anything to buy. I mean, at least does a damage. Yeah, I gotcha. Just like giving Gateship a hard time. But it's hard to give Gateship a hard time when you have Warp Gate Cruiser right next to it. Which I guess does at least 2 damage by itself now. He's actually behind that. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that, and that thing, and that thing. And do that other thing. And we made it close. Ish. Yeah, Gateship, I don't know how they could have made that better. I mean, it's in a set where you can get Peacekeeper for free. But it costs 6. I mean, would 5 have been too cheap for it? I don't know. So... Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Colony. So it does take the Nanobot. Shocker. Play the card. It lets you draw the 2 cards you're going to eat with it. It's pretty cool. King high. Slow rolling it here. Oh, and he had lethal. Rip. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So we are 25% win rate in Arena this week. We're 1-3. Doing much better in the weekly challenges though. Lifetime total is handily covered up as I see on my screen. But it's not good, I'll tell you that. Probably. Because, you know, Peacekeeper is subpar. Not as good as it could be. Let's see what else we got going on here. Already checked that. I don't want to start another game because they're going to switch over to Brian's, or to, not to Brian's, to Rick's here in a second. You know what? Whatever. Let's just start a real-time quick start. Because worst case scenario, I will just concede my game. I'm okay with that. I was hoping this would start quicker than an arena game. That might not be the case, though. Yeah, that's true. I just don't want to say, hey, we're going to switch over to Brian's when he goes live and then not do that. I don't want to be that guy, though, either. Yeah, I gotcha. Well, plus, that was, Matt was having some technical difficulties. That was the only bad thing. It would have been really nice to have Ryan on screen, but I think we got what we wanted with that picture, with that creepy picture. Yeah, that's true. I can always switch over and just keep playing my game. I mean, if I want to play, I only play Star Realms for you guys, not for me, just for you. Yeah, I think it'll be good. Like I said, for a lot of you guys have met Matt and you've talked to him. For those that haven't, Matt is a very good conversationalist. I mean, the man he's a communication major. He's a talker. He's a bullshitter. He's a good guy. It's a good person to have for that type of show. Yeah. Blush away, sir. So yeah, obviously, Matt's my friend, and I'm going to talk him up a little bit, but nothing of it's not true. So yeah, he's a good guy and good talker, like I said, and it is really a good format for him to do. This is kind of his idea that he came up with, and I think like I told him, I said I think it's a great idea. I think there's enough people in our game community that want something like that as well. I know a lot of us, whenever there was hosts on Mega Holland and then did interviews there, we ate that up. So now having something where it's just a casual conversation while they're playing a game. I kind of questioned the format of why have it on Twitch then if you're purposely not going to watch comments. But on the other hand, that really doesn't matter because it is kind of cool for us to see it live. I have a feeling they're still watching comments a little bit based on some things, facial features, but it's kind of nice. And that way, we might get a free win here. We'll grab the cutter. Only because we got 5 next turn. Oh, I didn't even see what format. Whatever, I don't care. They might be timed out. So I didn't see, did his replay have like his screen or something, or? Yes, the Matt creepy smile. I've given him feedback on that, and it sounds like many of you have as well. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's take a look here. You know what would be kind of fun? Next year. Oh, they did play. Next year when we all get to go to Origins, because it'll happen next year. Maybe we could talk Matt into doing like a live version. Yes, next year. Stop it, Al. Where maybe he does sit down and plays a game of Star Realms with someone, and we just set up a camera, phone, whatever, and kind of just record the conversation, and then he can post it up. I think that would be fun. I'd watch something like that. I think a lot of people would. Let's get this going here. Kind of want to kill that Viper, but I also don't want to just needlessly draw another scout. Oh, hey, that Jurassic card. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, well. I'm not even paying attention to anything they're doing. I have no. So they've been buying heavy yellow. I'm glad I bought that fighter base then. I don't need them getting double fighter base space station up in my face. Come on, shut their hand down. Yeah, I'm familiar with what Matt's habits are. But I think, like I said, recording it, getting it on for his show or his YouTube channel or something like that would be kind of cool. While we're getting beat down here, boys. Getting beat down. Let's get that. Okay, that's going to destroy base for us, which we might end up using this turn. Could force a... Let's kill that. Hopefully avoid some discards. There we go. Helped a little. Kinda. Let's get that guy. I kind of like the Customs Frigate with the double cutter and some scrap going. Better chance of comboing it up, get some free damage. Maybe draw. Maybe top deck something. Alright, so I'm going to try to keep an eye over here then to see if and when the Rick goes live. I don't see anything yet, so we'll keep tabs on that. Okay, we will scrap the Viper here. I like that idea, Brian. Do it up. We'll grab the mid-game. I'm going to grab the Fed Shuttle just because I got so much blue that can combo well with it. Of course, that makes sense. Not getting that with it. Star Realms. What's CR? Cthulhu Realms. Shards of Infinity, Epic, and Hero Realms. I have not played the Shards of Infinity yet. Here's alright. Yes. You cannot forget the Forgotten Realms. Matt tried to get me into Patchwork before. I don't really know anything about it, but it sounds fun. Is there anything that we're going to top deck here? Probably not. Move. Rough top decks. No, we don't want that. Do we want that? No, we don't want that. Do we just want to draw? Sure. There we go. That worked out perfectly. It is 9 o'clock. I do not see Rick online yet, so we'll keep grinding away here. Yeah, I know when Shards first came out, some people were like, oh, it's just a ripoff of Star Realms and that, but it sounds like, from everyone that does play it, that there's enough difference there to differentiate it, so maybe we'll check that out sometime. LOW, the Lords of Waterkeep. I have not played. I'm very interested. I hear the app for it's good. So that might be something we'll try. How's the learning curve for learning it on the app versus not playing the board game? For me, like a game like this works very well for learning on the app. Super easy? Okay. Maybe I'll check that out then. Okay. I got some large screen capabilities. iPad or, maybe on the computer. Use a couple apps to use Android apps on the computer, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll check that out because obviously I dig the fantasy D&D combo setup board game. I do like to play, obviously, it's a different level, hopefully, I think, but Talisman is one of my favorite games. And I play that once in a while. It seems very clunky though online. It's just some people don't like it because of that. Alright, so he's got double space station out there, which is not good for us. Of course, we do the Fed shuttle by itself. So the justification for buying it didn't help out too much. But we're pretty far ahead though. Take a look here. I still do not see Rick online, which is fine. We'll keep playing. Not familiar with I wonder, I can't remember who was doing the Battletech online app thing. Can't remember if that was Morgan or if that was someone else. But that was actually a little bit of fun. I played that a little bit. Love me some Battletech and some Mech Warrior. Well, we're winning this game. The Homer, that's right. I think we talked about this before. Yeah, and then Scott, I know he got super busy. Kind of disappeared from the community for a while. Rick is on now. All right. So if you guys don't mind, why don't we just finish this up real quick? Actually, forget that. I said I will switch over there, so let me go ahead and do so. This game's not going anywhere. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I appreciate my first bits, my inaugural bits that I received from Brian for breaking that in. I'll have to work on that a little bit, maybe the graphics and whatnot on there. And it's kind of cool, except being an affiliate now, and I can do some cool stuff with that. So thank you all so much for joining in. I will start the raid over.